afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Little League Game of the Week on Channel 989 Sports Screen. Here for the Buffalo Town State on Corry Beverage. And nice day for a ball game. 6-2 in the midst there. Get you all caught up on everything in the moment. This is Brad Swanson for Channel 989 Sports Screen. Bringing you today's action.
Change up there.
Came in as a change up there. Big strike there, and that'll do it for the Buff in the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We played half an inning, and for the Buff 0, Corry coming to bat. So we have today's game, and then we have one more scheduled for the same field here, Plastics Field, on Thursday. And that will be Harbor Creek against Corry 2. So we'll get a chance to see the other Corry girls team again. Like I said, beautiful day for a ball game. Not too warm, but a nice sunny day. It looked like this field has weathered the storm from yesterday really well. Looks great. We'll look to see who our pitcher is for Fort LaBeouf today. And in the circle is Ever Albrecht, and she looks to be a low ball pitcher so far. She's throwing strikes, throwing them low. As she finishes her warm-up tosses, we'll give you the Corry lineup. Leading things off will be the shortstop, Cecilia Hodak. She'll be followed by second baseman Liliana Richardson. Then the pitcher, Haley Wyman. She'll be followed by Natalia Krauza. Then it'll be Bristol Lindsay. Natalia Krauza playing first base. Bristol Lindsay in left field. The catcher, Ashton Mosier, hits next in the 6th slot. In the 7th slot is Josie Bisbee, an extra hitter. In the 8th slot, Maddie Cullers playing third base. Bella Durfee hits 9th. She's the center fielder. The extra hitter is Brooke Honnold. And another extra hitter is Delaney Rummenlag. So first pitch to Cecilia Hodak is fouled off, back out of play. No balls and 1 strike. Next pitch is fouled back off the fence. No balls and 2 strikes. So Hodak behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Big swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away here in the bottom of the first inning. That'll bring up Liliana Richardson. So Liliana Richardson steps in with nobody on, 1 out. There's a ball hit to left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. So give Liliana a single, and that'll bring up Haley Wyman. The ball's hit to shortstop throws to second, throws it over her head out into right field. Liliana Richardson turns the corner at third and keeps right on running. She'll come in to score the first run of the ball game. 1-0 Corry leads here, bottom of the first. On the play, Haley Wyman goes over to second. There's a ball hit to second base. Second baseman up with it, throws the first in time for the out. But on the play, Haley Wyman, running hard all the way, comes around to score from second base to make it 2-0. 2 away here in the bottom of the first. First pitch to Bristol Lindsay is a ball low and inside. Next pitch is called strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Next pitch misses for ball 2. Next one misses. Count now 3 balls and 1 strike. That one swung on a miss. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count goes full. We have a payoff pitch coming up here. That one's fouled off. Count holds at 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the first. That one's hit to third. Third baseman up with a long throw across and not quite in time. So Bristol Lindsay is going to go to second base, and she's going to get up and head to third. The throw to third is off the mark, and Lindsay's going to keep right on going, and she's going to score. So give her the single, and then she ended up coming all the way around to score to make it 3-0. Next pitch. Fouled off. This is Ashton Mosier. Next pitch is fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Swung on a miss, strike 3. So that'll do it for Corry here in the first inning, but they do push across 3 runs. They do that with 2 hits. And there was nobody left on base. We had 2. The top of the second inning, our score. Corry 3, Fort LaBeouf nothing. See if we can get all these first names back in the book here. I got the last names, but I didn't get the first ones, so I'll let everybody know who the kids are.
It's like your pool's there, you know. They've been, yeah. I remember. They've been
And almost there. Bear with me, folks.
But it was mom, dad, and 2 yes. It was mom, dad, and 2 girls.
Okay. Haley Wyman taking her warm-up tosses. And Haley, hard-throwing right-hander.
right there by the like big ones. Yeah,
Yep.
for nose and yeah, tire for less.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look like it's
Okay. Yeah, it's like a tiny little bit.
and actually if you go
Oh, yeah. I can only get to it from
yeah,
60.
you just never know.
So you go by U-Haul? Oh, yeah. I see. You go across 16th Street. You can't even get there from like.
And there's the throw down to second. We're ready for action here to start the second inning. The ball is 2 strikes to count as that one's fouled off. Next pitch is low. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Change up, misses. 2-2 now the count.
That's all right. They're like, they're too good. We're not sharing us. They're really mad about them for us. And I was like,
Next pitch is low. Count now full, 3-2.
and I sniffed them, and I did not get to do samples of
There's a ground ball back to the pitcher. Haley Wyman throws over to first in time for the out. One away here to start the second inning.
Aubrey, what happened to your leg? Is that where the bruises came from too?
Oh no, my best friend.
One away here in the second.
I was standing in the kitchen and I like
Grinley Green, I believe this is, batting.
the
First pitch, low, ball 1.
no, I hyperextended softball. And they still called me out. It's like nice.
Wyman's next pitch is off the mark, ball 2.
Yeah, I did it on my birthday too. Saturday. It's like happy birthday to me.
Yeah.
It's always something.
Strike 1 called on the inside corner. Makes the count 2-1. That one swung on and missed. 2. That one misses high and outside. Count goes full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch here. Misses low, ball 4. Stepping in is Westcott. Pitch is high and away. That one misses low, ball 2.
Look at how far I could get. That was the first game, my first one. I had to be out for the rest of the day. I'm gonna see how far I can.
Next pitch is up high, ball 3.
Look at how far.
Ball 4, excuse me. 2 walks here to start the second. Strike one called.
Say where he was, just that he was one away.
This is Sophia Taylor. Strike two called. 0-2 pitch. This is low.
The one we went to the last.
Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one misses inside.
That's kind of past my bedtime.
Time. No pitch. Warning on both teams. Girls can't leave the base till the ball leaves her hand.
In Union
Okay.
City. That was a Corry, the other one, and then her next game will be in Union City. Oh, that'd be nice.
The pitch misses up high, ball 3. Count goes full 3-2. Umpire Jim Harner was instructing all the kids that they have to wait until the ball leaves the pitcher's hand before they can leave the base. Strike 3 on the inside corner. One out here. And Tessa Taylor comes to the plate. That one swung on a miss, strike 1. Both runners advance. That one's low. Here comes the runner to the plate. And she is out. And a 2 unassisted for out number 2 on the play. Braylon Westcott. At the third. So the last batter, Tessa Taylor, will lead things off for LaBeouf next inning. We head to the bottom of the second, still 3-0 Corry leading.
She forgot what that channel was. What is it again, you said?
989. Channel 989.
I don't want to bother you and get you messed up.
Oh, you're fine.
989.
Yep. You should be able to Google it.
Thank you.
And yeah, no problem. So we're done with the warm-up tosses. As Ever Albrecht finishes her warm-up tosses, and we're ready for action. As Josie Bisbee is going to lead things off for Corry here in the bottom of the second inning. Corry leading 3-0. This is the Little League Game of the Week on Channel 989 Sports Stream. Josie Bisbee steps in to lead things off here. Takes it up high and inside, ball 1. One 0 pitch, misses low and away, ball 2. Here's a swing and a miss. Now goes to 2-1. We'll tell you about our sponsors here in a minute. And as I said, we have one more broadcast on Thursday right here at Plastics Field. Big swing and a miss, strike 2. And we're hoping to do this in the future to continue our Little League broadcasts. And if we do, we're going to need more sponsorships. This year we struggled to get sponsorship. We had quite a few last year, and a few of them opted not to do it again. So that changed things around for us. There's the strike 3, and the throw down to first is in time. Good play by the catcher there from Fort LaBeouf. It was a drop third strike, and she made a nice throw down to first in time for the out. One away, and they bring up Maddie Colors. That pitch misses, high and away, ball 1. I'd like to tell you that our sponsors are this year. Next pitch is up high, ball. Meerhoffs, Stone Audiology, Corry Fabrication, and Dynasty Construction. We thank them all for helping us out with the broadcast. That one misses low and inside.
Your heels are on the back side of the box. Closer to the plate. Thank you.
That one misses high and outside, ball 4. So 1 out walk here in the second inning. And we'll bring up Bella Durfee. She takes it up high, ball 1. On the play, Colors steals second base. Next pitch misses, and there's a throw down the third. Gets by the third baseman, and Colors is going to come around to score. Make it 4-0 for him. Next pitch is high, 3 balls, no strikes. That ball's hit down to third. Third baseman knocks it down, but won't have a play. Single for Bella Durfee. And that'll bring up Brooke Hanold. Strike 1 called. And on the play, Bella Durfee steals second. After the pitch, rather. That one misses high. That one hits her. So we have runners at first and second. And that'll bring up Maya Moore. First pitch is up high, ball 1. I think she kind of lost her grip on that one to make it 2-0. Strike called. Takes a swing and fouls that one off. That one misses low and away. Count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch called strike 3. And that will bring up Delaney Brumenleg. First pitch is up high. One 0 pitch is inside. Here comes the runner from third. That'll make it 5-0. Next pitch is up high and inside. 3 balls, no strikes to count. And that one misses high, ball 4. So runners at first and third. And they'll bring up the top of the order. Cecilia Hodak comes to the plate. First pitch is low. On the play, Delaney Brumman leg takes second base. Next pitch misses high. Pop up to the right side, and that's in there for a base hit. It drops over the first base bag. 2 runs come in to score, making it 7-0 in favor of Corry. And that'll bring up Liliana Richardson. Liliana had a single and scored back in the first inning. Big swing and a miss, strike 1. Cecilia Hodak takes second base with the stolen base. Three outs, runner left early, so Liliana Richardson will lead things off for Corry when they come to bat again. We call that a 1 unassisted, I guess. And that'll do it for Corry. They push across 4 more runs to make it 7-0 as we get ready to start the third inning. Support for coverage of Corry Little League on the Channel 98.9 sports stream is provided by Meerhoffs Furniture and Appliance. Meerhoffs offers living room and dining room furniture, beds, appliances, and more. Meerhoffs is also able to special order many brands for qualified buyers. Now located at 128 West Smith Street in Corry and online at meerhoffs.com. Phone 814-663-4221. Corry Little League coverage is brought to you in part by Stone Audiology with 8 locations to serve you. In Corry, they're located at 709 East Columbus Avenue. You can phone 814-664-7070. The Channel 98.9 Sports Stream thanks Stone Audiology for their support. Also, support for Corry Little League coverage is provided by Corry Fabrication, located at 21 Maple Avenue, a leading sheet metal fabricator in Pennsylvania and the tri-state area. More information is available online at corryfab.com and on Facebook and LinkedIn. Channel 989 thanks Corry Fabrication for their support. And also, Corry Little League coverage is brought to you by Dynasty Construction, providing home construction and remodeling services for northwestern PA and southwestern New York. Services include roofing, siding, windows, bathroom remodeling, kitchen remodeling. More information at Dynasty Construction, DynastyConstinc.com. Phone 814-882-5143. We thank all of our sponsors for making today's and all of our broadcasts possible. Haley Wyman still in the circle for Corry. This is Tessa Taylor. Strike 3 is called. 1 away here in inning number 3. That'll bring up Isla Steinmel, excuse me. There's a little dribbler back to the pitcher. She picks it up, fires the first in time for out number 2. 1-3 on the put out and 2 quick outs here in inning number 3. That'll bring up Ever Albrecht. Strike 1 call.
Since March. We went to the shelter after.
That one swung on a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Next pitch misses low. The 1 ball, 2 strike pitch, swung on a miss, strike 3. That'll do it for Fort LaBeouf in inning number 3. So we'll head to the bottom of the third. Our score is still Corry 7 and Fort LaBeouf 0.
Yes, you went behind where you were.
LaBeouf coming out on the field, and Ever Albrecht getting ready to take her warm-up process for inning number 3. This is the Little League Game of the Week on the Channel 989 Sports Stream. Brad Swanson here bringing you the action, and we'll be here, as I mentioned, Thursday night for the Harbor Creek versus Corry 2 matchup. And that will conclude our broadcast for our Little League Game of the Week schedule. We enjoy covering the kids, and we hope that you enjoy it as well. Okay, we're ready for action here in the bottom of the third, and Liliana Richardson was at the plate when a runner left early and was called out, so Liliana will start things off here. Takes it up high, ball 1. Liliana is 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored back in the first inning. Big swing and a miss. Count goes even at 1-1. Next pitch up high. Count goes to 2-1. That one's low. 3-1 now the count. That one's foul back over my head. 3-2 now the count. Next pitch misses up high, ball 4. So Liliana Richardson draws the leadoff walk here to start the bottom of the third, and that'll bring up Hallie Wyman. That pitch is up high and away, and down to second goes Liliana, uncontested with a stolen base. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. ball, 1 strike, nobody out. There's a shot out into center field, and that's a bomb. Clear out to the fence, and Liliana Richardson going to score easily. Haley Wyman is going to circle the bases with an inside the park home run. And what a hit by Hallie Wyman. That will make the score 9-0 in favor of Corry. Next batter is Natalia Krause. She steps in with nobody on, nobody out. She rips a shot out into left center field. That's going to get all the way to the wall. She's going to second, heading to third. There's the throw into the cutoff, and they hold her up with a triple. That'll bring up Bristol Lindsay. She swings and misses at the first pitch. The ball's 1 strike. Bristol had a single and scored back in the first inning. Here's a pop-up. The pitcher calls for it and makes the catch. So F1, 1 away here in the 3rd inning. And that'll bring up the catcher Ashton Mosier. Big swing and a miss, strike 1. The ball's 1 strike to count. Big swing and a miss, strike 2. No 2 pitches drilled out over the left fielder's head, clear to the fence. Ashton Mosier heading to second. She's going to third. And left fielder throws it in, and here comes Mosier to the plate. She's going to be safe. An inside the park home run. And that'll make it 11-0 in favor of Corry. So now we have the 10+1 rule in effect, as Corry will take an 11-0 lead. So just checking things out here. 3 hits that inning, and all 3 were for extra bases. He scored 4 runs, so it's 11-0. Corry so far on the day with 6 hits in 3 innings. And Fort LaBeouf has had just 2 base runners, that's it. One was hit by a pitch and a walk. Excuse me. There's 2 walks. So 3 base runners. We're going to have the 3, 4, and 5 hitters from Fort LaBeouf batting. Olivia Gazinski is going to start things off. We got a new pitcher in for Corry. Checking to see who that is. That's Natalia Krause. So Hallie Wyman's day in the circle is over, and she'll give way to Natalia Krause. Waiting for the batter to come up. There's the throw down to second, and we're ready for action here in the top of the 4th inning. This game moving along at a pretty good pace. Just 45 minutes into it, and we're already in the 4th. So. Waiting for the umpire here as Jim Harned gets his gear on, and we're ready. First pitch is swung and a miss, strike 1.
Well, she works at a lot of different.
Big swing and a miss on that one, strike 2. Italia throwing the ball pretty hard here. Big changeup, strike 3. 1 away here in the 4th inning. And that'll bring up Alexandria Kiefer. First pitch is high and away. Ball 1. Foul ball, back out of play.
Watch it. Hey, don't be running off down there, Autumn.
That one's fouled off on the first baseline. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Says umpire Jim Harned. I'll tell you a little story about Jim Harned here in a minute. That one drilled down the 3rd base line, and that's a base hit. As she waited on that changeup and ripped it and then takes second base. So a 1-out single. That'll bring up Brindley Green. Strike 1 called on the inside corner. The ball's 1 strike. Next pitch is called strike 2. The ball's 2 strikes. Umpire Jim Harned has been umpiring Little League ball games for about 50 years. So I've had the privilege to work a few games with him back in the day, and he's a year or 2 older than I am and still going. I got out when the getting was good. Here's the pitch. That one's a little roller down the first base line. Rolls back into play, and that's an out. So 3 unassisted for out number 2. And that'll bring up Braylon Westcott. First pitch is up high.
Matt, if you're ready, back up 3.
Next pitch, right down the middle. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. One pitch. Changeup stays up high. Little inside. 2-1 is the count. Strike 2 called. 2-2 the count now.
Who does she take out?
Yeah, Mom.
2-2 pitch. Called strike 3. That'll do it for Fort LaBeouf in the 4th inning. They had a hit, but left the runner stranded. So we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Our score is still Corry 11, Fort LaBeouf nothing. Now the way this works is if Corry scores a run, then they just automatically switch and Fort LaBeouf will come back into bat. So we call it the 10+1 rule. When a team's up by 10, they can only score 1 per inning. And that's just to keep things from getting too out of hand, and it's a nice rule. Another good rule for Little League is that all the kids on the team bat and play the field as well. And everyone continually bats. So Corry is showing 12 batters, so all those kids bat in sequential order throughout the game. Some of them might rotate and play a couple innings in the field. They have to, I believe they have to play 1 full inning in the field and bat once. But actually, if they're here, they're batting. So that's another good rule. Unfortunately, it looks like the Fort LaBeouf team is undermanned as they're playing with 2 outfielders. They only have 8 players today, and that's very tough. You can't really take anybody out of the infield. So you have 2 girls really having to hustle, and both those girls have put forth a great effort today on some of the balls hit it to the outfield. Give them credit. We like to see the scrappiness of the teams like this Fort LaBeouf team. We hope the kids stay with it, and only makes you better when you have the odds stacked against you. Ever Albrecht finishes her warm-up pitches, so she's going to throw 1 more, and then we will be ready for action in the bottom of the 4th. Leading things off will be Josie Bisbee for Corry. Josie Bisbee steps in. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt. Bunts through it. Strike 1. No balls. 1 strike to count. That time she bunts it. Pitcher fields it. Nobody's at first, so she's safe. And that'll bring up Maddie Colors. Maddie Colors steps in with runner at first. Nobody out. She rips a shot out in the right center field, going to drop for a base hit, and quickly getting it back in is the right center fielder, we're going to call her, because the outfielders are playing in the gaps in left center and right center. So first 2 hitters for Corry step up and single, and that will bring up Bella Durfee. As I said, if they score, there's a big swing and miss, strike 1. If Corry scores a run, then they'll stop right there and they'll head back out to the field with the 10+1 rule. There's a ground ball to short. Shortstop knocks it down, but has no play. So bases loaded, nobody out. And Brooke Hinold steps to the plate. That one's low and inside, ball one. And as you can see right there, this little catcher, she's playing like it's 0-0. She's still hustling after that ball. That's great to see. There's a foul ball to the right side and into the dugout of the Corry team. Had some girls scattering. Next pitch is high and inside. That one hits her in the foot, and that will do it, as the run will come in from third and Corry will go back out on the field on the HBP hit by pitch. So Corry scores another run, make it 12-0. And we'll head to the top of the fifth inning. 12-0 Corry. I'd like to tell you about those sponsors we have. Once again, we thank them all. They are Meerhoffs Appliance, Stone Audiology, Corry Fabrication, and Dynasty Construction. We thank them all, and we appreciate everything that they do for us and help us to bring you this broadcast and all of our broadcasts. As I mentioned earlier, if you're just joining us, we're going to do one more broadcast on Thursday right here at Plastics Field again. It'll be the Corry 2 team facing Harbor Creek. So we hope that you'll join us for that ball game. And that will conclude our broadcast for the 2025 Little League season. These are the Little League Game of the Week. We did some major boys games. We covered all three teams in major boys, and we've done a few girls games here. So we like to give the kids some coverage and see what the future looks like for Corry baseball and softball. And so far I've seen a lot of potential here. Looks like things are going to be just fine in the future for both the softball and baseball. Our catcher is helping out the home plate umpire by whipping off the plate. We're ready to roll. As Sophia Taylor will bat. Strike one called. That was that changeup. Big swing and a miss on the fastball. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, 2 pitch. On its way. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. One away to start the 5th inning. That will bring up Tessa Taylor. Big changeup. Swung on a miss. Strike 1. I don't know if she got that changed up from her mom or her dad.
That's as fast as I throw.
Her dad said that's as fast as he can throw it. I think mom could throw it a little harder back in the day.
That was her 100th strikeout in the season.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome. So Nick Graza tells me his daughter Natalia just hit 100 strikeouts on the season. That's a great accomplishment, especially for 10, 11, and 12-year-olds. Another strikeout. 101 and counting. There's a ground ball down the first base line, and that's in no man's land there. And a base hit for the leadoff hitter, Isla Steinmore. That'll bring up Ever Albrecht, the pitcher. There's a high outside pitch. So they throw down the first and runners back safely. Next pitch is a grounder back to the pitcher. Throws first in time. 1-3 on the put out, and that'll do it for Fort LaBeouf in the 5th inning. So Corry will come in and bat in the bottom of the 5th with a score 12-0. And same thing, if Corry was to score a run, they will just go right back out in the field. Mia, let's see if I'm saying that right. I believe it's Mia Moore going to lead things off. Should be followed by Delaney Rummenlag, and then top of the order Cecilia Hodat.
There's literally another bucket right there.
Swanson, how are you, sir?
Good. How are you doing? Good.
Nice to play.
I told the listeners that I used to work these games a little bit with you, but it's a little safer doing what I'm doing than what you're doing. So Ever Albrecht is still working for Fort LaBeouf, and she's done well today. She's get the ball over the plate, and she works hard out there. Our catcher needs a little help here. Is the coach going to help her with her equipment? And as I said, we're going to see Mia, I believe, Mia Moore, going to lead things off. There's the throw down to second base, and we're ready for some more action here in the bottom of the 5th inning. I mentioned earlier, this is a pretty quick ball game. We're just after 7 o'clock, so they've only been playing for about an hour, and we're already in the bottom of the 5th inning. 6-inning ball games these are, so here we go. As stepping to the plate is Mia Moore. First pitch is up high, ball 1. Next pitch is down low. Count goes to 2-0. The 2-0 pitch is high and away, ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. Strike 1 called. So count goes to 3 balls, 1 strike. This is Mia Moore leading things off for Corry. That one misses inside, ball 4. And Delaney Brummenleg comes to the plate. There's a ball ripped out to right field. And good job of getting it back in, and very well played all the way around there. So a nice single by Delaney Brummenleg. Runners now at first and second base, nobody out. Top of the order, Cecilia Hodak. First pitch is up high. Next pitch is low. 2 balls, no strikes. Two pitch, sails high, ball 3. That misses high, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So Liliana Richardson steps in, bases loaded, nobody out. And she hits the ball down the third base line, foul. No balls, 1 strike to count. Pitch is up high. One ball, 1 strike to count. Big swing and a miss, strike 2. One ball, 2 strike pitch, down low. That'll even the count at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Up high, ball 3. Count full, 3-2. Liliana steps back in. Here's the payoff pitch, ball 4. And that'll do it. That is ball 4. That'll walk in the run. That'll make it 13-0. And Corry will take the field again. I believe. Yep, okay. Wonder what they were doing. So that'll do it for Corry as they tack on another run and make it 13-0. And for the Buff will come to bat with their 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Watching Natalia Krause take her warm-up tosses there, and her mom was a hard-throwing right-hander for the Lady Beavers years ago. Katie Krause, who was then Katie Clark, and I went to school with her folks. Actually, Natalia's dad, Nick, coached him in recreation football years ago, along with his dad, who coached me, Don Krause. Don and his wife Barb make it to all these ball games. Nice to see him out there. There's the throw down to second. We're ready for action in the top of the 6th inning. So Olivia Gazinski going to lead things off for LaBeouf. Olivia Gazinski steps to the plate. Natalia Graza winds and delivers. Strike one called. Next pitch is a changeup, swung on a miss, strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. Up high, ball one. Natalia trying to see if she could get Olivia to chase that one. 1-2 pitch. On its way. That's a changeup and fielded by Natalia. She fires the first in time for out number 1. 1-3 on the put out, and that'll bring up Alexandria Keeper. A foul ball. Back off the screen. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch is the changeup, low and inside. 1-1 to count. There's a pop to the right side, and it's going to drop in front of the right fielder for a base hit. A 1-out single puts Alexandria Kiefer at first base, and that'll bring up Brindley Green. First pitch is called strike one. Changeup is in there, called strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, 2 pitches, swung on a miss, strike 3. That'll be 2 outs. Corry 1 out away from victory, and they throw down to second base. The runner just kept right on running, and she comes in and scores to make it 13-1. So great hustle by Alexandria Kiefer. 13-1 our score. As Brindley Westcott steps in. Braylon Westcott, excuse me. Strike 1 called. Pitch is there. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Change up misses high. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. This is low, ball 3. Count goes full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. Strike 3. That'll do it. That's the ball game. as Corry wins 13-1 over Fort LeBoeuf. You've been watching the Little League Game of the Week on the Corry Channel 98 sports stream. Brad Swanson here bringing you the action today, and we hope that you'll join us on Thursday when the Corry 2 team will host Harbor Creek. So our final score from Plastics Field, Corry 13, Harbor Creek 1. Everybody have a great evening, and hope to have you join us again on Thursday.